Welcome to the finale of the Tour de France 2025 with Little Trek. Thank you so much for your support throughout the series. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to check out the previous episodes already because the last episode we had some success, making our stage win total with Milan to 2 and getting very close to securing that green jersey. But it was the breakaway in Col de la Loze that made the big difference for Mattia Skelmose, finishing 6th in the stage. We got back up to 4th place in GC, 12 minutes down on Tadej Pogacar. With Roglic just minute and 5 seconds behind, our aim is to keep 4th place with Skelmose in the final stage. That will be followed by a breakaway stage in stage 20, while we've got the Montmartre finish in stage 21 in Pro Cycling Manager. I've spent a couple of hours watching the Montmartre stage and it was an absolute spectacle. So we're going to be playing it on PCM as well. Can't wait for that. But first, defending 4th place is the goal. Col du Pré in the middle and La Plagne, 2 Horde category climbs in 133 kilometers. This is going to be a sufferfest. Okay, starting the stage, we've got attacks to join a big breakaway. Let's get the top 10 of the GC here. We don't want riders in the top 10 attacking, certainly not Yates and Almeida. So we have to be active in the front. I don't want to let these guys go. And I don't want to take the risk of joining the breakaway with Skelmose once again, because certainly they're better climbers and we have to play the defensive here. Okay, this breakaway has Florian Lipovitz 19 minutes behind, and Geraint Thomas and Ben O'Connor 18 minutes down. So Matthias Skelmose just have a 6-minute advantage. But we've got the intermediate sprint, of course, here. Our aim is to keep this gap very low this time, not going to attack once again, because we've got Primož Roglic very close to us. Meanwhile, Jonathan Milan is going to beat Jasper Philipsen to the sprint, getting ever so close to that green jersey, looking fantastic on Milan. And over the top of the first climb, the gap is 1 minute 42, so we're keeping it under control so far. Oh, in the second climb, more attacks on the way. This time it is Simon Yates making a move with Arensman as well, 14th place in the GC, and now Guillaume Martin Guyonnet is also going to go. Oscar Only also in the attack. This is a huge counterattack here, and certainly I won't have many riders that are going to help me through the next race. But right now the gap is 2 minutes 20. I fear I'm not going to have the best of the domestiques to control this so far, so I might have to react with Skelmose. Right now I'm using Jasper Stuyven. Let's see, as soon as I stop with Stuyven, this is not going to be good. So let's try to follow Thibaut Nice here. And let's attack. Let's attack with Skuyens, Skelmose and Nice. Let's see what kind of reaction we get from the peloton. This time Bahrain is chasing us. But that's the only way we can react to that attack, because I don't want to let Simon Yates go to the front. And now Roglic attacks with Enric Mas and Buitrago. This is a crazy start. That is certainly crazy. Roglic is in our wheels, so is Mas, so is Buitrago. Let's see what they're gonna do. Buitrago and Mas seems to be working right now, so is Primož Roglic. And we're now struggling to keep on the wheel because of Skuyens' energy. But yes, we have done a counterattack. Peloton, just 56 riders, not working now, so we do have a gap. It is absolutely a crazy start. Primož Roglic is attacking. Primož Roglic is attacking with 93 kilometers to go. This is amazing races. Lipovitz is dropped, so Roglic is going to be alone in this group. But we are at the front right now with Simon Yates here. The battle for top 10, the battle for top 5, the battle for 4th position has heated up. I know you guys are looking for that Montmartre stage, but what a treat we're having already. And Montmartre will be coming up. What an episode. And we've got more counterattacks coming to this group. Primož Roglic is not attacking, so the GC riders once again caught by the peloton. Now the downhill is finished. Jonas Vingegaard is down. Jonas Vingegaard is crashed. Primož Roglic has crashed. Primož Roglic abandons. Primož Roglic abandons. I don't believe it. Primož Roglic abandons. No way. In the last mountain stage, Roglic abandons. Lipovitz on the attack. And I can't believe it. We've got a group of 65 now. That Vingegaard group is back. Obviously, the peloton is waiting for Jonas. Meanwhile, Lipovitz and Geraint have attacked to the front. They are a threat for our top 5, just 6 minutes and 7 minutes down. Now the ascent of Col du Pré starts, and we're looking good because the peloton is led by Groupama FDJ, who has been quite absent whole tour, but here they're quite active. And the group of Geraint Thomas and Lipovitz just 49 seconds ahead. So Right now, it's all under control once again. But now, group starts to slow down, so we have to come to the front with Matthias Skelmose, because the gap has now just increased to 1 minute 30. Meanwhile, we got confirmation of Primož Roglič abandoning the tour. Okay, now the pace is increased by UAE. The gap down to 3 minutes to Lipo. Let's see where Lipo is. Lipo and Thomas, 3 minutes. This is manageable. Here in the Vallis section, Skelmose is chilling and UAE is working for Tadej Pogačar. 5 minutes to gap as we start lap line. And we've got an attack on Tobias Haaland Johannessen. That is not important to us. Skelmose looking great. Yes, with 10 kilometers to go, I can see riders Thomas and Lipovic in our distance. Just 30 seconds the gap. Skelmose also coming to the front. Just to be sure, 11 kilometers to go, and we are looking good for the 4th place right now. Where is Enric Mas? Enric Mas is still in this group with Domestiques. Oh, the pace has increased by Wout van Aert in this group with 8.7 kilometers to go, going 84 with Skelmose, but still losing positions. This has been a regular theme in Pro Cycling Manager 25, but we are just behind Enric Mas, so it's not big deal right now. Also, Remco Evenepoel through the back of this group. Skelmose trying to hang on 85, not trying to lose any attack, but the pace is incredibly high. Sepp Kuss in the front now, but Skelmose doing good to hang on right now with 4 kilometers to go. Remember, we've got nearly 2 minutes advantage on Enric Mas to keep our 4th place. Oh, with 3.6 kilometers to go, Jonas Vingegaard attacks, and I think Skelmose is about to crack. Enric Mas tries to follow it. Remco Evenepoel tries to follow it. Our energy is not looking good. No, we're going to drop. We're going to drop from this group. We are going to drop from this group with 2.2 kilometers to go. But what is the gap with Enric Mas going to be? Come on, Skelmose. Come on, Skelmose. Lenny Martinez wins the stage, but with 1 kilometer to go, we're going to be out of energy. Enric Mas have 56 seconds on us. Remco Evenepoel also dropped. Enric Mas is going to finish. He is going to finish 2 minutes 17, 18. It's going to be 2 minutes 20. So we need to finish in 4 minutes. Come on, Skelmose. Come on, Skelmose. Last 400 meters to go. Can we do it? Can we do it? It's going to be very close. Come on. Come on, Matthias. Yes. Inside 4 minutes. And that's going to be enough to keep our 4th place. What an eventful stage that was. Lenny Martinez wins it. And here is the confirmation. Matthias Skelmose, 4th place in GC. Still 1 minute 12 ahead of Enric Mas after the final mountain stage. And Primož Roglič once again can't finish the tour in our playthrough. What a pity. Stage 20 up next, 182 kilometers, so quite a long stage, but it should be a breakaway one, quite a hilly parcours. Milan will be in the peloton. We'll try to go for the stage victory with someone like Tom Skuins, for example, or Thibaut Nice. Well, thank God it is not a GC stage, as Matthias Skelmose has woken up with a -3 today. Quinn Simmons, though, the only rider with a plus day in the team, is trying to join the breakaway, which seems to be a big one and favourite to win the stage. Midway through the race, there are teams that want to go for the stage win from the peloton. Arkea, Girmay's team is working. Visma Lease Bike also here. Wout wants the stage. Although the riders in the front are working their asses off right now, it's not going to happen. 2 minutes 49 the current gap with 73 kilometers still remaining. Oh, the second cat climb has done some damage. Milan is at the back. Considering there's 50 points in the peloton here, we need Milan to be in the best position and to be at the front of the group. This stage has been ridden at such a hard pace that Matthias Skelmose is our only hope for a result. We certainly hope Jasper Philipsen not towards the front. Look at this pace as we go through a 4th cat climb. So the question is, Matthias Skelmose with a -3, can we fight for the stage? An early range attack is our only hope, but we don't obviously want to lose any time in the GC as well. Okay, good news is though, Jasper Philipsen also towards the back of the group, so he won't be getting that 50 points either. Wow, the pace is incredibly high. We're trying to hang to the front. Even Kostju setting up an incredible pace. Can we launch a move right now with 11 kilometers to go, but our energy is not looking great. Jonas Vingegaard is the rider following us. That is crazy. And now Remco Evenepoel attacks. This has turned into something crazy. We're going to be in the wheel of Pogačar with 10 kilometers to go. I'm afraid we can drop from this group. Okay, with 5.8 kilometers to go, Skelmose still has a bit of energy. Attacks going for the stage victory. Albanese on the move with Schmidt and Remco Evenepoel. This has turned into a sprint finish of the GC riders as Jonas Vingegaard launches an attack for the stage win with 3 kilometers to go. Now Pogačar counters. We are going to be in the wheel of the Slovenian to try to achieve the best possible result for us. But now is the sprint and Filippo Ganna launches a move. Wout van Aert behind him. Filippo Ganna is deservedly going to win the stage. Wins the sprint ahead of Wout van Aert. Remco Evenepoel surprising third place. And we are going to be finishing just about in this group. Enric Mas also here. I don't think we're going to lose time. Oh, actually we have lost some time to Enric Mas. The gap is just 32 seconds. Yeah, I think so. 32 seconds to Enric Mas. Thank God our GC gap was higher than 40 seconds. But now though, it's time for the stage you've been waiting for. The Montmartre finish in Pro Cycling Manager. As you can see by the profile, we got the Côte de la Butte Montmartre 3 times. It is a stage that I've made myself watching the Montmartre finish, which was an absolute spectacle in the Tour. The favorite according to game is Jonathan Milan, but let's see how effective this cobbles will be towards the stage and how the peloton will react. Well, we're about to find out. So quite the fight to join the breakaway. Oliver Naesen and Thomas Gachiniar, the first attackers. And they're going to be the breakaway of the day. Meanwhile, we'll try something with Tom Squeens and Jasper Stuyven in Montmartre. But before that, we have to wait a few kilometers until we reach Champs-Élysées. Entering Champs-Élysées for the first time. Obviously, in this version, the GC gaps will also count. So we got to be careful on Matthias Skelmose. Because Enric Mas is just 30 seconds behind us. And he has a -2 and 67 cobbles. There we go. We're here in the Champs-Élysées. Philipsen is sprinting. Milan is on the wheel. Milan is going to launch. Try to beat Jasper. This time not possible. But we're going to secure the green jersey with this sprint. The gap to us is 56 points. And just 50 points remain at the finish. We're now approaching the first Montmartre climb. And we need to put all our riders to the front. Because we know how deadly that small climb can be. Not many favorites towards the front, but Skelmose is just going to be there to hang on to this group. And we're going to launch a move with Jasper Stuyven early on as we climb the Montmartre in Pro Cycling Manager. Simmons is going to stop. Stuyven's is going to go. Currently going 87 right now. What is the peloton? Alpecin is pacing us. Narvaez towards the front. Matthias Skelmose also towards the front. No counterattacks, but we've got a gap. I think Jasper Stuyven has gone a bit early. We didn't get the separation that we wanted from that first Montmartre, but we got another one in 10 kilometers. We're starting Montmartre once again here with Jonathan Milan. Jasper Skelmose is here. We've got Quinn Simmons here. Michael Woods. Is he launching an attack? I'm not sure, but I think he's just pacing for the peloton. And yeah, the pace is not going to be high in the Montmartre climb. Jasper Stuyven once again at the front. Well, Jasper Stuyven is going to get caught as we do another lap of the Champs-Élysées circuit. And it's going to be a 4-man train that leads us to Montmartre. And we'll try and attack with Tom Squeens. If that's not possible, we'll go to the sprint with Jonathan Milan. Here we are in the final Montmartre. Tom Squeens towards the front. And we're going to launch an attack with 7.6 kilometers to go. Abrahamsen behind us. But Tom Squeens is absolutely going for it right now. Go 99, Tom Squeens. Go 99. We're going to attack by Bissiger to try to follow our move. Abrahamsen is trying to lead the peloton out. Squeens have a 35 seconds gap though. Come on Milan, get to the wheel of Wout van Aert. Let's zoom out. Where is Tom Squeens? Tom Squeens have 25 seconds on the peloton. Bissiger, then a 13-man group. Pogačar not too active here. Abrahamsen towards the front, but Tom Squeens is just 3 kilometers away from victory. Can we win in Champs-Élysées? Stage 21 with Tom Squeens. Oh, here we go. We've got a train for Jake Stewart. We've got Bissiger as well, but we're under the Flamme Rouge. Tom Squeens going for victory. We've got the sprint from behind. We have to launch with Jonathan Milan as well. Tom Squeens, will he able to win? Yes, he's going to hold off Biniam Girmay and win in Champs-Élysées. Tom Squeens takes the victory of stage 21. And Matthias Skelmose finishes just ahead of Tadej Pogačar, the eventual winner of Tour de France. Skelmose gets fourth. Pogačar wins yellow, and we're going to be on the top step of the podium in Champs-Élysées. And here we are in the podium. Unfortunately, you can't really place it behind the Champs-Élysées when you do manual custom stage making. So behind us is a bunch of buildings, but Tom Squeens is in the podium in stage 21. Pogačar wins yellow ahead of Jonas Vingegaard, 3 minutes 51, the eventual gap. Evenepoel 8 minutes down and Matthias Skelmose 15 minutes down. I mean, as the time gaps go, it's quite realistic. KOM classification goes to Tobias Halland Johannessen, although we do need a bit of a revamp on the podium as well. It's been 15 years we had the same animation. Anyway, Tobias gets it by 5 points. And there is our man, Jonathan Milan, winning the green jersey ahead of Jasper Philipsen. Just like in real life, we have successfully completed this goal. Milan, 2 stage wins and the green jersey. Remco will take the white jersey comfortably. We briefly wore it, but Matthias Skelmose ending up in 7 minutes behind him. And in the team classification, the riders with the best mountain domestiques were Team Visma Bike, and they're going to win that as a consolation prize. What an ending we had with the last 3 stages all being a blast. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have so, please drop down a like. If you want to download the Montmartre stage, link is in the description. And yeah, unfortunately the AI did not react to my attacks as I wanted it to be. They mostly went for the sprint, but I can try to make this stage a little bit harder to replicate the conditions in real life, but also obviously GC time is also important. So Tadej Pogacar had to finish in front, we had to finish in front with Matthias Skelmose, and the AI also have that same concern of not losing time in the GC. But that's going to be the end of our Tour de France playthrough with Little Trek. We've got our first stage win with Matthias Skelmose in Mur de Bretagne. We got very close to yellow, but unfortunately just a few seconds behind Mathieu van der Poel in the first week. Our second stage win came from Jonathan Milan in an unexpected sprint in Carcassonne. Meanwhile, we doubled up in Valence with also Jonathan Milan. And ending it up with another stage victory with Tom Squeens. 4 stage wins with 3 riders. I think I give that an A rating for the team. We've got 4th in GC and got the points. Maybe a couple of more stages with Milan was possible. But still, I think it's a quite pleasing Tour de France. Thank you so much for all your support throughout the series. And I hope to see you guys in more of the videos in the channel, especially the Lotto career mode, which is going to be now up to full speed and is going to be our focus for the next few weeks. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.